Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe calligraphy on a POV test drive, and honestly this thing looks very nice. The price on this one is $44,000 and it is finished in Calypso red, and I think it does look very good. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, so here is the interior of this Santa Fe calligraphy. It is definitely expensive for a Hyundai, almost $45,000, but you do get a good amount of things. And yeah, I really like this red color. It is a $400 option, but yeah, seriously, this Santa Fe looks very nice from the inside. Let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Here is the backup camera. It does have 360 and you could zoom in and zoom out. It does have different views. You could see the rims, you could see the down view, you could see the wide backup camera. And yeah, overall guys, very nice interior, and the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. Alright, so driving this 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe calligraphy, it does drive very nice and smooth. And this one is equipped with the 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. You could get the Santa Fe in a 2.5 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, but this one does have the turbocharged, and it is definitely quick. I've driven one, and with the 2.5 it is nice and quick. Let's go ahead and change the drive mode to sport. Yep, definitely nice and quick. And this 8-speed automatic transmission is actually very responsive. I think it does have a DCT transmission because it is a little bit jerky at lower speeds. Yep, definitely this 2.5 is quick. And the Santa Fe does handle pretty good around corners. Does stay nice and flat. Yep, so as I said, it does have a 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this 8-speed automatic transmission is pretty quick for an SUV. Yep, definitely quick. And you could hear the turbos. Upshifting, downshifting is nice and quick. And yeah, definitely you're not gonna have any issues merging on the highway or passing someone or accelerating really hard. So definitely good. I'm hearing a good amount of wind noise. A tire noise is good even with those 20-inch rims. So it is a quiet cabin, but it's not super quiet, and this is expected. This is a Hyundai, it's not a luxury brand. And but for almost $45,000, I really wish that the cabin noise was a little bit better. And I'm only doing 60 miles per hour, so if I'm doing 80 miles per hour, probably it would be a little bit louder. But honestly, it's not that bad. Suspension setup is good. It is nice and comfortable, and it does handle pretty good. And the steering wheel is not really as direct. It is nice and light, but it doesn't really change the direction of the SUV that quick. Let me go ahead and put it in sport mode and see what happens. It feels the same, but it does get heavier. And by the way, the gauges do change. I think this is a 12.3 inch screen, and this is a 10.25 inch screen. And definitely loud. I could hear the cars passing by me, especially trucks and cars with louder exhaust. You could definitely hear them. And the windows are closed. By the way, all windows are automatic up and down. So that's nice. But again, guys, good amount of wind noise and cars passing by. The brakes feel very good, actually. They're nice and touchy, and you feel very confident. But yeah, anyways, steering wheel interior looks good. Steering wheel looks very good. It is a little bit on the thinner side, but it is nice. It does have some paddle shifters, which is nice, of course. And I definitely could feel the weight of the steering wheel more at lower speeds. So when it's in sport mode, you could feel the weight of the steering wheel. Yep, definitely this thing moves. This 2.5 turbocharged with 277 horses and 311 pound-feet of torque are more than enough for this Santa Fe. So definitely good amount of power. And what's crazy is you could actually hear the turbos. I'm not sure if you guys actually could hear the turbos in over the camera, but in person it is very noticeable. And if you guys look at that screen right there, it does have a blind spot camera. So basically there's a camera underneath the mirror. It will display the blind spot in that screen. And the gauges look honestly very nice, very high resolution, and very impressed with this Santa Fe. Yes, $45,000 is expensive for a Hyundai. So this Santa Fe has all the nice safety features: adaptive cruise control, emergency braking, clean keep assist, and it does have the steering assist. So the steering assist is actually on. And let me go ahead and turn on the adaptive cruise control. Basically, it's going to keep some distance between me and the car in front of me. You could set it to 1 car gap, 2, 3, and 4. So the max is 4. And as you guys see, the SUV is actually taking the turn by itself. So I'm definitely impressed with this SUV. The only thing that I really don't like is the little bit of wind noise, and there's a good amount of noise when cars are passing by me. That transmission is seriously amazing. 8-speed automatic transmission is good. It's not like you are hunting for gears. I think if it was 10 gears, so if it was 10 gears, it would have been too much. So I think 8 gears is good. And the acceleration back there was very bad. Good amount of lag. I'm not sure if it's engine lag or turbo lag, because it's definitely worse than turbo lag. So probably engine lag and turbo lag, and probably transmission lag too. But yeah, it wasn't really the best. Other than that, it looks good. I really like this middle console. There's cold seats, 3 stages, heated seats, 3 stages, heated steering wheel. It does have a brake hold, engine shut off. When you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off. Hill descent parking assistant, parking sensor button, and it does have a button to turn on the 360 and the front facing camera. And there is a storage place right there, which I like. And it does have heads-up display. I forgot to mention that. And the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. As I said, it's a little bit on the thinner side, but that's completely fine. This is an SUV. So nice responsive SUV, 277 horses and 311 pound-feet of torque from this 2.5 is very, very nice. And the screen is a 10.25 inch. As I said, it is nice and responsive. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the 360 camera is very nice and clear, as I showed you when I first took it on a test drive. So super impressed. Volume knob, tune knob, the radio controls are in the first row. Second row is the climate controls, and it does have the Hyundai shift by wire, basically their 8-speed button shifter. And super impressed. This is the mode selector right here. It does have sport, snow, comfort, and smart. And all the buttons and everything just feels nice and solid. And on the heads-up display, it does show that there's someone in your blind spot, so we'll display like a red lines saying that there's someone next to you. And yeah, seriously, I am very impressed with this Santa Fe. This 2.5 is seriously amazing. It is nice and quick, and just pushes you back to the seat. So I'm gonna go ahead and test the turning radius in this Santa Fe to see how it does. So the turning radius is actually not that bad. It is something very similar to a Honda CR-V or a Toyota RAV. But yeah, it's not too bad. And I just can't believe how beautiful this engine is. 311 pound-feet of torque is actually very, very good for a Hyundai. And it is definitely nice and powerful. It would be nice if Hyundai maybe comes out with an inline version of this Santa Fe with this 2.5. And I'm not gonna lie, this engine sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound like a 4-cylinder. It definitely sounds something between a 4-cylinder and a V6. So I am very impressed with this Santa Fe. Definitely a good SUV, and you are getting a good amount of things. Yes, it is expensive, almost $45,000 for a Hyundai, but this is the highest trim you could choose, and I'm seriously impressed. Wind noise and when the cars are passing by you, it is a little bit loud for $45,000, but other than that, all the technologies you're getting, and this 2.5 engine is amazing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this Hyundai Santa Fe Calligraphy. I would like to thank Nick and Key Hyundai in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Santa Fe. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.